At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hotkeys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and wolves. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call it short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trick, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's going on, folks? What's up? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranati, and I go by Michael Edward. I began my career over 17 years ago. Trading at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City was my very first job right out of college, where I first had to go through an educational trading program before the fund let me touch even $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community. But for those that don't know, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, futures, and also crypto. We cover all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing, something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. But we take that university level of curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. These are tools like Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and Squawk, featuring government trading data, as well as insider trading data. A simulator from ETNA to let you trade with fake money, but real-time data so that you can practice. This is the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and a couple other universities throughout the country. You also get TradingView's premium charting software with tick-for-tick real-time data provided by Quote Media, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, the trade idea scanner, and so much more. Honestly, too many for me to list right here, right now. But as a member of TTG, yes, of course you get all of our courses. Of course you get all of our alerts. But you also, we are setting you up with everything that you need so you have the very best chance of becoming successful at one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to all of our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders you'll ever find. Of course, all the trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have collectively, as a group, maintained a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on the last 3 years. And of course, if you guys are working a full-time job, if you have a busy schedule, all of these tools, resources, trade alerts, everything is accessible on our mobile apps that are designed to keep you connected no matter how busy you are, no matter what you are doing. If you have a cell phone or a tablet and you can listen to music during the day, then you can listen in on the analysis and the trade alerts and receive real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit trades. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel. Myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, and special guests will drop golden nuggets and give you guys free lessons, education that can help you become better traders. So if you have not done so already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. Folks, today I feel like was the calm before the storm. You know, today, markets really didn't do much today. The broader markets was basically just a nice little consolidation day. You got some news that came out of China, that China was easing some different policies, and they were providing some stimulus to kind of get the stock market going over there and to get the economy going over there. And that provided a little bit of a boost today in stock prices here in the US. But really, what the markets really want to know, what the markets really care about, is the data that we are about to get over the next couple of days. The data points over the next couple of days are so important to the market because it is all of the data points that the Fed focuses on. The Fed has two mandates. Mandate number one for the Fed, in no specific order, is maximum unemployment, as maximum employment. Okay, maximum employment. That's mandate number one. Mandate number two is price stability. This week, you are going to get job openings tomorrow, ADP's employment report on Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday, and the U.S. labor report on Friday. That is 4 consecutive days of jobs data. And then thrown in between all of that is the PCE inflation data on Thursday. Now, the Fed focuses mostly on the PCE data. Okay. So you've heard Jerome Powell in his speeches talk a lot about core PCE. That core PCE number that we're going to get this week is going to directly impact the probability of a rate hike at the September meeting. If that number comes in above expectations, you're going to see a big increase in the probability of a rate hike going into the September meeting, and then certainly going into the November meeting. I want to remind everybody before I continue on going through what we can expect for this week. At 4:45 p.m. Eastern, we have a very special event taking place with a link that we are posting and sharing. Okay, so we're going to post up and share a link right now for you guys. This is going to be a very special entrepreneur Q&A. It's going to be a Q&A live stream on how to build a future of abundance with growth and mindset through TTG Mastermind. Now, if some of you are not familiar with what TTG Mastermind is, it is a separate entity from this YouTube channel and from True Trading Group. If you guys are interested in entrepreneurship and how to build a future of abundance with a growth mindset, you guys want to tune in at 4:45 p.m. Eastern. We're posting that link and sharing it in chat. You guys can click on that link. Make sure you're subscribed and set your reminder so you guys can be ready for 4:45. It's going to be a very special live stream. Okay, so it's going to be a nice Q&A session for anything entrepreneur business related. You guys are going to be able to ask questions, and we'll be more than happy to answer all of those questions for you. That's going to be at 4:45 on the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. All right, so I want to invite you all to make sure that you tune in at 4:45 p.m. Eastern. Will be well worth your time. Trust me. All right. So that's what we still have coming out here this week. All right. That's what we have coming out here this week. We have the SPY is recovering after that big reversal candle that we had last week. Last week, you had this huge rejection, this big red candle you guys see right here. See that big rejection candle right off of your resistance level? That is the key resistance level. All right, that's it, 444. That's going to be your mark. Why is that your mark? It used to be support back here in June. You gapped above it. It then became support there in August. Once you broke it, it was resistance. We bounced back into it, resistance again. But now you're pushing back up to test that level after what now typically a lot of people would look at this chart and tell you that that's a very bearish signal. That is a very bearish signal, right? Candlestick Patterns 101 tells you that that's a bearish engulfing candle and typically leads to further movement to the downside. But that's not what has transpired over the last 2 days. Over the last 2 days, you got this nice recovery after the Jackson Hole meeting when Jerome Powell gave his speech. His speech was not as hawkish as people had feared. It was slightly hawkish, not overly hawkish, and the market stabilized. It kind of caught and found their footing. Then you come into today, and then China eases up, does some stimulus. That boosts China's stock markets. That boosts our stock markets. And now you get this nice little green day here today. But we're about to get into the meat and potatoes of the action. Now, I just got done telling you last night, if you guys caught my live stream last night, that this is the most volatile market environment that I've ever seen. And that I think we're going to see a jolt of that volatility as we get into the middle to the end of this week. So I really do feel like today was kind of the calm before the storm. And I think that these data points that we're about to get are going to tell us a lot about the state of the jobs market, which we know up until this point has been extremely strong. stronger than any economist could have predicted, stronger than any analyst could have predicted. There's not a single person that would tell you, if you asked them a year ago, if you asked them in January, what would the unemployment rate be on August 28th? Is that a single person that's going to say 3.5%? Not a single analyst, nobody. Not a single economist would have predicted a 3.5% unemployment rate this far into 2023 after experiencing the rate hike cycle that we did with the Fed. But here we are. You have a job, you have job security, your friends have jobs, your family have jobs. And even if you don't have a job currently, you have tons of options because there's still way more job openings than there are people that are looking for a job. And speaking of job openings, tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're about to get the JOLTS number. That's job openings. Okay, whenever you hear someone talk about JOLTS, that's the job openings data that we're going to be getting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. But you know what else you get at 10 a.m. Eastern? Consumer confidence. Consumer confidence. And let me tell you what I think that we should focus on when all these data points start to be rolled out. You see, I think that the markets are in a state of good is bad and bad is good again. And what I mean by that is I think the markets are in a state where if you get a much stronger than expected labor report, I don't think the market's going to like it, because I think the market is at a point where they say inflation's coming down. The Fed wants to pause. The Fed wants to be done. But if there's data that doesn't support them stopping, they're going to raise again. I think that's the way the market is taking the Fed. That's what I see from the Fed. When Fed members speak, I get the sense that they want to stop raising rates, but they're not sure if it's time yet. And every piece of data that's going to come out is going to either push them one way or the other. And the stronger the data that comes out on all the the labor numbers that we're going to get over the next couple of days, the stronger that data is, the more likely the Fed's going to raise rates again. So that's why I think you're in a situation where I think if you get a really strong number, I think the markets actually pull back as the probability of another rate hike increases and the probability of rate cuts next year decreases. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the markets kind of take these numbers. The biggest number is Friday. That's the labor report. You're going to find out what's the unemployment rate. You're going to find out what the non-farm payrolls are, how many new jobs were added. You got ADP's employment report on Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday, PCE inflation data. So if we get in line or softer than expected jobs numbers, I think the markets actually like it. The best combination of data for the market, what would make the markets move higher, is this combination. In line or weaker jobs data, but not terribly weak data, just like in line or just under expectations with the lower than expected PCE, core PCE number. That combination of data points is exactly what the market's going to want to see, because if that's what you get, then the Fed most likely does not raise rates in September. And the markets are going to like that, and the markets probably push higher. The worst possible combination is going to be a very strong jobs number with a higher than expected core or PCE number. That's worst possible scenario for the markets, in my opinion. If that is the combination of data points that we see over the next couple of days, I fully expect the 50-day moving average, this 444 level on the SPY, that's dark blue line you guys see on my screen. That's the 50-day moving average, that dark blue line. So that is the area that I would anticipate to be resistance if that's the combination of data points that we get. And then I would look for another pullback off that level, then trade back down into the low 430s if that's a combination of data that we get. So again, I'll run that by one more time for you guys. Best possible combination of data points to make the markets go higher. In line or slightly under expectation jobs data with under expectation core PCE. That makes the markets move higher. Worst possible combination of data points that I think cause markets to move to the downside is a super strong jobs report more job openings than people expected, less jobless claims than people expected, more jobs added than people expected. The unemployment rate went down. Like if that's what you get from the jobs number and the core PCE number is higher than expected, worst possible scenario for the markets. And I think you see stock prices move down. Those are my if this, then that type scenarios that we have coming into this week. You have to know what these plans are. You have to know what combination of data points are going to make the markets move up or move down. Do not try to guess these data points. Don't try to guess what the unemployment rate is. Don't try to guess what the PCE inflation data is. Okay, that's a fool's game. You have no advantage whatsoever. It is a total guess. It is a coin flip. You might as well go to Vegas and just play the roulette wheel. That's exactly what you're doing if you're trying to guess those data points. Don't guess those data points. Have game plans and understand what would make the markets go up, what would make them go down, and then we build our game plan around that. So when the data comes out, we say, okay, what scenario is this? And then roll out the playbook for that scenario. That's what we do inside True Trading Group. That's what I'm going to teach you guys, and that's what we're going to be covering live inside chat and, of course, on the mobile app. How many people are with us right now on this live stream? I'm just curious, that are not members of True Trading Group, guys. Do me a favor and just type the letters TTG if you're on the live stream, but you guys are not members of the community. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, just go ahead and type TTG in chat real quick. Just type TTG if you guys are not members of True Trading. I want to see how many people we have on here that are not part of the community. Don't be shy. Just go ahead right now. Do it. Go ahead, type TTG. Great Dane, welcome back. PFM Enterprises, Dino. Hey guys, just type TTG. If enough of you type TTG, I'm going to do a giveaway for just you all. We got Mandy, Richard, Joseph. Again, if enough people type TTG, I might do a giveaway for you guys. But right now, we've only got 6 people that have taken part. So six isn't going to cut it. If enough of you type TTG, I might do a giveaway for you guys. Summer Girl, Max, T. Charles, Scott Stamps. Go ahead, guys. Don't be shy. Type TTG. Wilson, Queen, Robert, Baba, Sean. All right, here's what I'll do. All right, we got enough people that are typing TTG. Here's what I'm going to do, okay? For those of you that just type TTG, I'm going to do something special for you guys because this is going to be a huge week. These data points can and will move the markets. I'm telling you this right now. What I'm going to do is anyone that joins our trial membership tonight before midnight, you're going to be in the running for a free TTG membership tomorrow. So here's what we're going to do. Go to TTGTHREE.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Join our trial membership. It's 7 trading days, not 7 calendar days, 7 trading days. Anyone that joins our trial before midnight tonight will be in the running for tomorrow. We're going to do a giveaway where we're going to give away a free membership to True Trading Group. Only to those people that join the trial between now and midnight tonight. Now, our trial membership costs you $3. It costs you $3 just to make sure that you're a real person. We maintain a very high quality chat room during the day. There's thousands of people trying to make money. And I don't want people coming in there and just spamming a bunch of crap and disrupting the day and being a distraction for people that are making money. Okay, so that's why we charge you $3 just to make sure that you're a real person. It is a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. There is no reoccurring payment. It is a one-time payment of $3. You all have $3. You all spend more than $3 on a cup of coffee at Starbucks. So it's the best $3 you guys will ever spend. You can trade with us during this important time period because the data points that you get over the next 4 days will impact the Federal Reserve's decision on whether or not they're going to raise rates again. That assumption from the market is going to move stocks in a big way. Do not try to trade through that environment on your own. Be with myself and the 9 professional traders in True Trading Group. Go to ttgthree.com. That is TTG3 spelled out.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the application, pay the $3, and you guys are good to go. 7 trading days, weekends don't count, holidays don't count. The stock market's closed on Monday for Labor Day. That does not count against your 7-day trial. It is 7 trading days. Again, that's TTGTHREE.com. Join our trial now. And anyone that joins before midnight, you will be in the running. We're going to give away a free membership to you guys tomorrow. All right. So there we have that. Again, that's TTG3 spelled out.com. Guys, go ahead and join that trial and good luck. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. We're giving away a free membership. I'm excited for you guys. Hell yeah, I like that. Dylan says TTG will change your life. Angelito says, I'm no expert. I'm a beginner in investing stocks. Angelito, perfect. Okay, and we got to welcome Dino. Dino just joined the trial membership. So Dino, welcome. But Angelito, you don't have to be an expert. That's the whole point of this. The whole point of True Trading Group is to empower retail traders, to teach you guys the right way to be navigating these markets. It's to teach you to think like a professional, to learn like a professional. You don't have to be an expert to do this. We have a lot of members in True Trading Group that didn't know what they were doing before they joined. Now they're making money, right? Guys, just do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you guys did not know, had little experience, you knew little to nothing before you joined True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type the number 1. If you had little to no experience, you had little to no knowledge before you joined TTG, just go ahead and type the number 1 in chat. Angelito, I want you to pay attention to how many people are going to type the number 1 because these are people that were at one point in your exact same shoes. A beginner, a newbie, fresh, little experience, if any at all. You can see how many people started off not knowing much. Guys, again, in 15 minutes, we're going live on the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. All right. In 15 minutes, we're going live on the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. All right. We're going to be going over an entrepreneur Q&A. How to build a future of abundance with a growth mindset. That's going to be on the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel in 15 minutes. All right. So like I said, Angelito, you guys can see right there. My suggestion, if you are new, is to join the trial. Trial also comes with sample courses to get you guys started and get you guys situated. All right. Again, that's TTGTHREE.com to join our 7-day trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. No automatic upgrade, no automatic renewal. After 7 days, it just expires. You're never charged ever again. All right. Then again, folks, 15 minutes. We're going live on the Mastermind channel. All right, so let me take you guys back onto the charts. I want to show you guys a chart setup that I'm watching very, very, very closely. And it's this Roku. You know, this Roku has really gotten beaten down ever since this earnings explosion. And the stock's just been getting really beat up. It kind of reminds me of Coinbase, right? Like, look at this Coinbase chart pattern. You got this big explosion to the upside on Coinbase, and then stock's just been drifting itself away, right? Big explosion, then drifting itself away, broke underneath a key support level. That key support level was right here, all right? So here you can see previous level. See that used to be support. Used to be resistance. Then you broke above it. And then you had this big explosion, then this drift. Then you broke that support level and continued lower. I'm taking a look at this Roku, and it looks really, really similar to that. Big explosion, drifting down to support level. But if the support level gives, and if you break the support level, I think you see a big red day for Roku. I think you see a big red day on Roku, and I think that stock maybe moves to the downside for like 2 to 3 days if this level breaks. So this is something that I'm eyeing up. 75 is the mark. You guys can see the 50-day moving average. That's the dark blue line you see on my screen. The 50-day moving average is acting as a level of support, and you can also see price structure sitting there at 75, and then gap entry point also at 75. So you have a gap entry point at 75, and you have all this support here at 75. If that level gives, I think you see a move down into the low 70s, possibly even 68, 69, maybe getting underneath $70. And that'll give you probably at least a 50 to 100% gain on put options if Roku makes that move. I think you're talking about at least 50 to maybe 100% gain on put options if Roku breaks 75. But again, this trade triggers if Roku cracks 75. So maybe if you want to even set a price alert, you can set price alerts on your charting software or in your brokerage account that says, hey, if Roku gets to 75, I want to get notified. I want an alert, right? And then if it gets to 75, your system will send you a notification letting you know the stock is now at $75, and you can pull it up, take a look at it. If it breaks it, then you got to be short on that name and look for more downside. That's what I'm doing. So this is going to be something that is going to firmly be on my list and on my radar over the next couple of days. And we'll see what the markets do, right? If the markets rip because all the data points are good, I'm not going to be going after and attacking things short. I'll switch up and I'll be looking at longs if the data points that come out fit into the category of looking for more upside in the markets. We have VFS. VFS today, this stock is so weird, man. This stock has a $200 billion market cap. That's more than Ford and GM combined. They've only sold 1,000 cars. So does this valuation make any sense whatsoever? Absolutely freaking not. Will this stock be a tremendous short at some point? You bet your ass. You look back at this stock 3 months from now, it's probably at $10. But between now and then, you could experience a short squeeze. And that's why I'm keeping this on watch very, very closely. I traded this a lot last week. I didn't trade it today. Today was a gap up and a consolidation day. There was really not a lot of action on the stock today. Last week, it went crazy. The stock went from $20 to $75 in 4 days. And we caught this move. I traded this day, and then we traded this day. So I caught this move on VFS last week. Still on my watch list, is going to stay on my watches for the foreseeable future. The thing about this stock that really has me intrigued is I know a lot of people are shorting this stock because the valuation makes no sense whatsoever. It should be shorted. Okay, it should be shorted. But the problem here is that, and again, I can't confirm this for certain, but I've read it now in a lot of different places, that one man, the fourth richest man in Asia, owns an unbelievably large percentage of the tradable float of this stock. If a shareholder of this size does not feed any of that stock into the market, meaning he doesn't sell, there is not enough shares that are out there in the tradable float minus what that person owns to cover short positions. This is how short squeezes happen. The stock also just started trading options today. So what happens when you start trading options? If this thing catches fire on social media, and if you start seeing people talk about, squeezing the shorts on VFS, and you start to see deep out of the money call options being purchased, let's say $100 call options being purchased in very large quantities, what happens is the market maker that sells the $100 strike call option is now completely exposed on that position if the volume continues to kick up on the $100 strike call. And if the stock begins to move towards 100, the market maker is on the hook for that position because they're the ones selling the call option at 100. So if that call option actually hits, well, then they're on the hook for that position because they're the ones that sold the call option. So what ends up happening is the market makers will start to purchase shares of the stock in order to hedge the call options that they're selling. Well, when that happens, that is how, what you might have heard the term gamma squeeze, that's how that happens. So then you'll have market makers that start to buy shares of the stock, which just pushes the share price higher. And then as the share price gets pushed higher, people that are short the stock get squeezed and they start to cover their position. When they cover the position, the stock price begins to move higher. That triggers more retail traders to buy further out of the money call options, which then makes the market maker have to buy more shares to hedge the further out call option position. And that process just continues to repeat itself. That's a gamma squeeze. If this person does not sell shares, you have the potential for a gamma squeeze that takes the stock over $100. The valuation makes no sense whatsoever. Eventually, the stock's going back to $10. I'm probably going to short this stock at some point over the next couple of weeks. But you can't just say, I'm going to short the stock tomorrow and I'm just going to wait and see what happens. You can't do that. The reason why you can't do that is, just ask any trader that shorted HKD when HKD was at 100, when it was at 200, when it was at 400. HKD went to $2,500. And all along the way, it remained a flaming piece of crap that had no business moving higher, had no business being at $100, $200, $500, never mind $1,000 or $2,000. But it doesn't matter what it deserves to be trading at because that was a short squeeze and traders ended their careers short that stock because they got completely blown up. They got margin called, they got forced liquidated, and they lost more money than they had in their entire account balance. You can't just short the stock at 80 and then it goes to 120, 150, 200. Eventually, it's going to be a really good short. Now, just like you can see a short squeeze if this person doesn't sell their position, if that person wakes up tomorrow and just decides, I want to blow out of this thing. I want to take the hundreds of millions of dollars that I'm up and I want to take it. This stock is going to drop 50 to 60% in one day if that happens. So you've got to understand the market dynamics that are at play. You got to understand market function that's at play right now when it comes to float, short position, momentum, short squeeze, right? Like this is what you need to understand when you're talking about these possible short squeezes. And this is absolutely a candidate. We made a lot of money on VFS last week. I'm looking to make more this week. All right. So again, if you guys want to join me, if you want to trade VFS, if you want to try to catch this short squeeze, make sure you go ahead and sign up for the trial. That's ttgthree.com. That's ttg3spelledout.com. Guys, it's a one-time payment of $3. We charge $3 just to make sure that you're a real person. It's a one-time payment of $3. No automatic renewal, no automatic upgrade, no reoccurring payment, one-time payment of $3. That's ttg3spelledout.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the application, pay the $3, and you guys are good to go. All right. Then you guys are good to go. Guys, in about 4 minutes, we're going live on the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. We're going to be going over an entrepreneur Q&A. You want to make sure that you tune in 4 minutes. I'm going to start heading on over there now, guys. That kind of wraps things up here today on the little recap of what happened in the markets today. Markets barely moved today. We basically closed right where we opened on the SPY as everybody waits in anticipation of the jobs data that we're going to be getting over the next couple of days. All right. So you guys can see we opened up right here at 442.23, and we closed at 442.70, right? Not much really cooking there, right? This is what the markets did today. You can see we basically just bounced around, went sideways, nothing really happened. And as I zoom out, you can see how small, right? Like when I zoom in, you might be like, whoa, huge crash. Nope. When I zoom out, you're like, oh, that's it. That's what happened today. So a little bit of a breather, quiet consolidation day. But folks, I really do believe this is the calm before the storm. These catalysts, it's what the market's waiting for, you know? It's what the market's waiting for. It's what the Fed cares about. It's jobs data and it's inflation data. And you're getting all three of them this week. So get your butts on over in chat, guys. Join that trial. And again, anyone that joins a trial membership before midnight, if you sign up before midnight, you will be in the running for a free annual membership to True Trading Group. We're giving away a free membership tomorrow. So you will be in the running for a free annual membership. Anyone that joins that trial by midnight tonight. All right. Again, that's TTGTHREE.com. That wraps it up here for us, folks. All right. We're going to post that link one more time. You guys can head on over to the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. All right. We're going to head on over to the TTG Mastermind YouTube channel. We're going to post that link one more time for you guys. You can click that link, head on over. We're doing an entrepreneur Q&A. It's going to be loads of education, growth mindset, how to, build an abundance of wealth and for your future. We're going to talk about it all on that Mastermind YouTube channel. So make sure you click the link, head on over there. If you haven't done so over here already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, smash that like button. But now get your butts on over to the TTG Mastermind channel. I will see you guys all over there. Join that trial. You got a shot at a free membership tomorrow, and you're going to be able to trade with myself, the 9 professional traders, and the 10,000 TTG members for 7 full trading days. Get your butts on in there. Go to TTGTHREE.com to join the trial. Again, it's a one-time payment. That's it at $3. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. I'm heading on over to the Mastermind channel. See you guys there.